Flight 1985 Lee Airline. Prologue. My passion for flying started in 1985. My last summer in Indiana when I was 14 before we moved to Philadelphia. I'm watching airliners with binoculars on their way to O'Hare Airport, which is over 2 hours away. So that planes were usually a little about the size of eye floaters. But after a while, I began to be able to tell which airline it was, not only by the reflection of the tail section, but by the fuselage itself, shining that American. I kept this running tally, you know, like a list, like it was a race. Like the winning airline would get a Little League trophy with my name on it. And after a while, I began to realize that, you know, I rooted for United Airlines. American was the evil twin with the goatee. And I don't know why. With me, it was all about lists and good and evil. Lists made me horny. Then again, anything at that age that didn't flush it down the toilet made me horny. Not much has changed. I used to dry hump the outdoor picnic table. We had an acre lawn. Please do not ask for demonstration. We had an acre lawn for outdoor humping privacy. And the table was flirting with me with its 2-inch hole where the umbrella pole was supposed to be. I couldn't turn that down. It's not like I had all these other options. I got a date with a toilet later on. I can squeeze you in. Good and evil also made me horny. Again, not much has changed. That summer, I had these 2 imaginary friends. Actually, I think I've had them since I was about 2, according to my mother. And they had names, Namos and Smorst. Well, do not ask me what they mean. I hated one of them. I really, really hated one of them. And they hated each other. A few years ago, I went to this palm reader, and she told me that I was exhausted by the age of 2. And I said, yes, probably from beating the shit out of my imaginary friends. We were not a happy social circle. So I kept them around until, 8th grade, where they lost their names for some reason. They simply were assigned numbers 1 and 2. Like I was Hitler, and these were Holocaust imaginary friends. Hey, Schleich, I spun in! 1 was angry, and 2 was this calm, but very sallow and self-reflective old theater director, the type I met once at an LA party who wore silver pants and a Mr. Furley scarf, right? And he tells you how, I directed Shirley Temple's sister in the production of Oklahoma at the Frankenduzel, before they tore it down and they put up a used car dealership, where I now sell used cars. Have you any interest in a 76 Volvo? Seeing you're bickering with your imaginary friend about car prices, right? But I used to play croquet in the backyard for both of them. Baseball for both of them. Whatever, all these sports for both of them. And I would cheat for 2 because I wanted him to win over 1. I would bat, I'd pull the ball foul so 1 would lose. This is how I spent my last summer in Indiana before the worst crash in my life. With my 3 great passions: watching little airplanes, playing croquet for 2 people that did not exist, and masturbating.